What's up everyone, my name is SuddenlyNinja. Welcome to a new episode of Indie Beginning in which I will tell you all about Shoppe Keep. But first, I would like to thank you guys for bumping the channel over 1,000 subscribers and beyond, and by which I mean far beyond 1,000. We're actually closer to 1,600 at the moment, which is all because two very popular YouTube colleagues of mine included the channel in a shout out. A lot of people came over and decided they should subscribe, which is awesome, so thank you guys so much for all the comments and mentions and tweets. I really appreciate it. I'm actually looking to get a video camera so I can make a proper thank you video, but for now this will have to do. On with the video. This week I had a look at Shoppe Keep, which is a game with an interesting perspective if I ever saw one. Usually in adventure games or RPGs you play the hero, you go on quests, defeat monsters and take their stuff, and then you sell that stuff to a general store in order to earn some gold. But in Shoppe Keep you actually own and run that general store, and adventurers come to you in order to buy supplies in order to fuel their next adventure. It's a system that's surprisingly fresh, although the concept itself is almost as old as those same RPGs. Before opening hours, you have a chance to fill your store with shelves, bookcases, tables, and display cases on which to place your merchandise. Then you order the goods, which are delivered to a back room, decide on a markup, and place them wherever you would like. Soon, potential customers will start to flood the floor of your shop, literally. And before you know it, you are completely sold out, so it's important to make sure you get a fresh supply of goods regularly. Now, for some reason, all the patrons in the area work in a pigsty, so in between ordering goods, placing them in the right spot, checking for sales, and zapping the occasional thief, you'll find yourself sweeping the floor more than you would like. I understand why the developer put this feature in the game, but more than once I was sitting on a huge pile of gold, wondering why I wasn't able to hire someone to sweep the floor for me. One of the other things I felt is missing from the game is the lack of sources for the goods you can sell. In traditional RPGs, the hero is able to sell his or her loot to the general store, so I would have liked to see a system where customers try to sell you their spoils so you can resell them for a higher amount of gold, potentially giving the whole game more of a trader type of mechanic. But let's not forget that Shoppe Keep is still in heavy development and features are being added almost weekly. The developers are very active when it comes to community interaction, which is something of a rarity these days when it comes to smaller indie games, but a trend I'd like to see continue. Shoppe Keep is available in Steam's Early Access program for €5, $5, and £4, but keep in mind you're buying into an Early Access version, so your experience may change over time. That is all for this week's episode of Indie Beginning. Stay tuned for new episodes every week. If you do happen to like indie games as much as I do, make sure to subscribe to the channel or like the video if you want to support me. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.